In today's...
Feliz Ano Novo, Austrália. Saudade de vocês. Espero que todos vocês estejam bem. Nos vemos em fevereiro. Chama.
Robert Whittaker predicts Khamzat Chimaev will end 2025 as a UFC champion.
Wait, who do you think is champ by the end of 2025?
Mate, I'd have to say Chimaev, eh? I'm going to say Chimaev. I just think, yeah, I think he's grappling so good. Like, so good.
Khabib invited Belal Muhammad to train with Islam Makhachev and Khabib Nurmagomedov. The Dagestani fighters camp, led by the legendary Khabib, shared a video showcasing their intense joint training session.
It's a star of the mixed martial arts. His name is Conor McGregor. He is claiming that he's going to get $250 million to go box Logan Paul in India for a billionaire investor who wants to bring attention and tourism to India. I scroll down a little bit and there is an article on a former boxing champion who's a very good star named Tyson Fury, who says he is going to switch sports. He is going to come over to the mixed martial arts. Now, oddly, more people had clicked on, more people had engaged with, and more people had commented on Conor's version, of which not a single word is true. You gotta understand, Conor's not boxing Jake Paul. There is not a billionaire in India looking to bring people over and change tourism. That is something exclusively done by a government, and that government is done in one place, which is in the Middle East. And third, there's no check for $250 million. So he kind of went right down the list of joking. He's kidding. You're not supposed to believe any of that to be true.
I have no issue with this fight for a few reasons. Number one, obviously, I don't think he's ready to be back in the UFC. I think he will get his ass kicked thoroughly.
Yep.
These fighters are elite. They take this very seriously, and their definition of being in shape and ready to fight isn't bloating themselves up with muscles and looking good in the mirror. These brothers are ready to throw down.
Yep.
You Conor McGregor, and not only that, Michael Chandler has been calling him out forever. Desperately wants his hands.
Yep.
I appreciate this fight because it's pure entertainment.
Yeah.
It's an exhibition. It isn't Jake Paul training with professional boxers, essentially being a professional boxer, but getting in the ring with non-boxers or geriatric.
I mean, this is bonkers on so many levels. You can already see one of the first reactions to it. Toxplicity an hour ago saying a sex pest and a crypto scammer. Lovely. Merry Christmas, everyone, right? Merry Christmas. Obviously, right now, America is asleep. When they wake up, this news is going to go absolutely bonkers, because you're taking two of the biggest stars in the world. Obviously, Conor McGregor's reputation is in the toilet after everything that he's been through in 2024. I think Logan Paul's reputation has been in the toilet for quite a while. So it's bonkers. The whole thing is bonkers. Obviously, we have seen Conor box before. He boxed Floyd Mayweather.
You said there's a fight and anything can happen. Maybe he could beat you. How? If Merab wins this fight, how do you think he would beat you?
He will not. I can't imagine how he will beat me. He can hold me. Okay, maybe he will take me down one time, but he have to hold me there. He can't. And he have to punch. Like, it's not gonna be how he did always. I'm not the person who will going to, like, you know, crazy. Like, I can wrestle too. Don't forget about that. But I can finish you. If you will leave me back, I'm gonna choke you. Be careful.
Happy New Year, everyone.
The video concludes with a heartbreaking comment from Themba Gorimbo, who revealed that his cousins are celebrating his recent UFC loss.
You know, the fight, was just getting warmed up. You know, everybody knows I'm a 4th and 5th round fighter. I just get started in those championship rounds. You know, I could have finished him in that 4th, 5th round. He was breathing heavy. He didn't have much more to offer. He wasn't going to be able to have much volume in those last rounds. So I feel like I was going to be able to take over in that fight. It was a close competitive fight. He didn't outclass me. He didn't drop me. He didn't really hurt me. There was a little cut that happened. I rewatched the film. It was like minute 2. And it was like a headbutt or right off his hip or something, but it wasn't from a punch. So, you know, that's the only thing that really limited my potential to be at 100%. You know, it's unfortunate, it sucks, but you know, it's out of my hands. You know, I wasn't even training, I didn't even have a training camp together. I literally, you know, I had to put my favorite fighter of all time, Chael Sonnen, the undisputed, undefeated, you know, Westland gangster, you know, as my head coach, and you know, switch everything around. Didn't have any training partners, didn't get a proper training camp like this guy. You know, he was in training camp for 12 weeks. You know, he was preparing for the best version of someone. You know, I'm coming off the couch. This guy got me at 30%. I still should have beat him on no notice. So, but you know, we'll come back stronger from this like we always do. Every setback is the perfect opportunity for a comeback. I love fighting. I love the UFC. And I love proving people wrong, so they're going to be surprised for what's in store in the future and how motivating I'm going to be. I'm going to get back into training camp, and you know, I'm going to grind like I've never grinded. You know, I want to go out on top, and you know, I want to finish my career the right way and leave a great legacy where people remember me as one of the greatest welterweights of all time.
That's all for today. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe to our channel. We'd greatly appreciate it.